Hello traders, Kelly254 here, and today I'm going to show you how to create an even odd, whereby if you are trading even and you encounter a loss, it automatically switches prediction to odd, and vice versa, meaning that if you're trading on odd and you encounter a loss, then it switches to even automatically without necessarily stopping the bot. Let me show you how to create this bot. It was a bot that was requested right over here, and let me show you how to achieve such kind of a bot. First thing first is to reset this bot. This is a simple bot to create. Then automatically we change from up and down to digits, then even odd. Then you see into logic, we add some logic. Then we go to analysis, then contract if result is a win. You also need to add some variable right over here, such as let me just call this variable trade. This is the one that I'll use to switch in between the market. So set trade to 0 or set trade to odd, whichever you want, but let me just use numbers, or let me just call it trade switch, so that I use true or false. Trade switch, like that. Then I'll need logic, then true or false, like that. If trade switch is false, then automatically it trades the contract that you will be setting right over here. If we also need another logic, then logic again, compare. Then if trade switch, variable, if trade switch is equals to false, then purchase even, else purchase odd, like that. And then on the other hand, if let me just delete this block, since let me give you a two scenario example for this bot. There's a first scenario that you can set this bot once it changes to odd, it trades on odd, and it can continue with the odd until you lose again. I don't know that if you're getting that perspective. And there's the other side, whereby it can be changing to odd, and then after trading on first contract with odd, on the next contract it switches back to even. That's why I always emphasize that always comment a clear logic to avoid such kind of confusion. I don't know clearly what you mean, but now I'll have to go by my own preference or my own thinking. So first instance is that I will show you it will automatically switch to odd and then continue trading with odd. Let me show you. So if trade switch is not equals to false, let me delete this one and this one. Set trade switch to false, else set it to true, then attach this one to the losing side, like that, only that, and then attach it right here. Then if you really want to add logic, to add martingale, stop loss and take profit, always you can check a video that I did on adding martingale, stop loss and take profit on creating bot playlist. I'll attach a link below of the playlist so that you can always check. Let me run the bot and see. See, it started with even. You lost on even, supposed to switch to odd. You can see it switched to odd. You see it switched back to even. I don't know that you are seeing that, and it continued back to even. That is the first scenario, whereby after one loss it will switch back to even. Like on continuous losses, it will be switching even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd on continuous losses. If you win on odd, it continuously purchases on odd. I hope you are saying that if you lose on odd, it changes back to even, it changes back to odd, even, odd, even, odd. Once you recover with odd, it will continuously purchase odd. Once you lose, it goes back to interchanging in between the two sides. Like, let me just explain it again. Once you are trading, assuming you start with even, then continuously trade even until you lose. If you lose, now it switches to odd. If you win on odd, it will continue on odd. But if you lose on the odd, then it switches back to even. If you lose on even, it switches back to odd. Now it starts to alternate in between even and odd until you win. I don't know that if you are seeing that right over here. You can see we won on or even, so it's supposed to purchase even contract until you lose again on even. That's first scenario. Let me show you the second scenario. Let me reset this one. The second scenario, I want it to be, once it switches to odd, it will continuously stay on odd until you win, until you recover. Yeah, so we'll have to remove this block right over here. Once you recover, it goes back to even. Then set to false, set to true, like that. Once you are getting the bottle on this platform, because on finishing I will upload it right over here, you will get this bot on the first case that I've shown you. So let me run this one and see how it will perform. I have not deleted this block because I'm going to use it again. So it's supposed to stick on odd until you recover. There's no switching in between. I hope you can clearly see the changes that I've done, and once you win, it goes back to even, like that. You see, there are two scenarios. There is the other third scenario whereby it can only switch the first contract. Like the first contract, assuming you are trading on even, continuously even, and then you lose one contract, switches to odd, and then once you lose on the odd contract or you win on the odd contract, then automatically it switches back to even. The only one contract alone. There's that scenario. Always comment direct logic to avoid this kind of maybe confusions, or maybe to create a bot that you really didn't want to intend to, but I misunderstood your statement. And make sure to comment the next bot that you wanna see, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative content regarding